Alright, so last time we added the ability to create a to-do, but we saw that there's no validation if we enter the wrong data. It gives us a big error message instead of just giving us a small error message like enter a description or something like that. There's two different kinds of validation, backend and frontend. Backend is where it sends a signal around the world to where the server is, and frontend checks it before it even gets sent to the server. So front-end is preferable, but we still need back-end because sometimes you have to check things in the back-end, like if there's a duplicate, or if it's a login, you have to check your credentials. So first of all, we'll set up the back-end, and it's pretty easy to do. The first thing we'll do is we'll go to the to-do controller, and we're going to add validate here. And we only need to validate the description. We don't have to validate whether this is checked or not. So we'll validate the description and we'll say it's required. We're also going to check required in the front end, but it's good to leave it in the back end just as a safety feature in case people can get around your front end. So description is required, and it will also say it needs to be unique. We also have to add to-dos there. Save that. So right now, if we just press the plus button, we don't get that big error message, but nothing happens at all. Also say, let's add a duplicate, set alarm, add, nothing happens. But if we add another one, say go to work, it will add it. So it's just not displaying the error messages right now. And it's pretty easy to put in the error messages. With Inertia forms, the error is automatically sent to the front end, so we just have to display it. And we'll put it right below this line. So div form.errors.description. Save that. Okay, let's test it out. There, the description field is required. Let's try adding a duplicate, set alarm. The description has already been taken. Wonderful, so it's working. Let's just style the error a little bit. We'll say div class equals error. And because errors might be used all over the site, we'll make a CSS file called errors.css. And we'll import it in app.css. And we'll just make sure it's working. .error color red. Save. There we go. It's connected. And we'll just give it a bit of padding and we'll make it a bit smaller. Padding top 0.3 VH. And font size 0.7 VW. Save. There, that looks a bit better. Okay, but right now if we click back into this field, the error message doesn't go away. So Inertia has a built-in method for clearing it. So in the input field, if we say @input equals form.clearErrors, we have to specify description. Save that. Try it again. Now if we start typing in here, the error message should go away. And it does. And let's see if it works for a duplicate as well. So set alarm plus. Description has already been taken. There we go. Start to clear it out and the error message goes away. So it's pretty easy to set up validation in the back end. Next, we'll set it up in the front end. And the only reason we'll do it in the front end is for user experience. The error message just seems to come up a lot faster. Like if we click plus here, it thinks and then it puts it in there. With front end validation, it would just put it in there instantly. And that's what most web pages are doing these days. So next, we'll set up front end validation.